understand that's snitching. The niggas, didn't they say that? That's snitching. The God finally showed you where you was, where we know where you coming from. Coming from, what is your idiot? What program do you have? What national program do you have? Black people are under the gun. How many demonstrations you been out to trying to explain to people what some of the options are? Not one, right? And so, are we at a disadvantage? No, we got them on the line. Niggas on the line and boss man on the line. We could reel in, or we could snap and they hooked. They got to do stuff to us. And they do. There's all, whatever cars, all that stuff. They do stuff to our property, but that ain't nothing. The point is, it develops the characteristics that you need for the long haul. We always talk about As-Sabru Jamil and a beautiful patience, right? As-Sabru wa nifsul iman. Patience is half of faith. Of course, getting married is too. But this patience, this long-lasting patience, to put up with this over a period of years, to have the foresight and the discipline to look around America and to try evolutionary stages with enough sequences to see what level this goes to, how does this stop, and to really get a feel of what you're doing. And then you come out with, look, well, don't look like we have too much time left. It's just, okay. If 3 years ago, it was 68 and 70 degrees within the Arctic Circle, right? They had forest fires within the Arctic Circle. Good God Almighty. What else more? When it says there's signs in the universe and signs in yourselves, what do people need? These crackpots, and I call them crackpots because, and I told them I'm going to help them because they don't know what they're doing, right? They're following boss man, and boss man has he ain't got nothing on the agenda, right, to solve anything. He don't have nothing on the agenda. That means with the earth, see, I believe that these times are commensurate with the times in which we live. Before historical periods, that was when people messed up, they was messing up in their local area. They had their local regional profit. It wasn't going to destroy the earth. But now we've got so sophisticated that that's the threat for us in our time is the same in those days, right? And I believe that we're going to meet these threats. But you got to be dug in. You can't be no flim-flam Negro and it's over 40 degrees in one city. It's cool all year round, right? Or to be able to approach the people and say, look, this is what they've done. This is, Chairman Fred, how they did, and use all that on our campuses. You ask the Negro, ask them, what program y'all go? What, you gonna sit there and have a dinner? What's the dinner why are you there? You notice no matter what you look at on this thing, they have no platform, no program, but nothing but to sell wolf tickets to me. And I'm not going to fight them or beat them up. They're wasting their time. Plus, the urgency of the situation. you know, all that water and stuff in Greenland is fresh water, fresh water. Nice, distilled water. And it's melting. Have you ever seen some of those ice caps, the way they're like wide rivers, just fresh water running into the ocean? Have anybody seen any of those? Yeah, them documentaries. They ain't talking about none of that as though, right? Or in the Negro, the people. Okay. But, right, just like all other subjects we spoke on, we weren't supposed to speak on. We're not supposed to speak on Zionism. We're not supposed to be with people around the world. All those are real no-nos. But when we travel around the world, that's what we realize. Wait a minute, we're world citizens. We're not Negro citizens only. And then, no, when you get involved with other people and people are listening to you, and they appreciating, they said, oh, okay. So that means we have influence, but we have to be in position. We have to be up with people. Imagine how happy the Save the Whalers will be when they realize it's Negroes that have some experience, that are really interested in saving their whales. And they're not their whales, they're the whales they want to save for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The Negroes are living back in the Stone Age. Their dialogue is Stone Age. Fred what's his name? Fred Flintstone. Yeah, Yabba Dabba Doo. That's them. That's them. That's Yabba Dabba Doo them. Tell the truth. They don't make sense. They're like pushing a car with their feet. The Stone Age blockheads, like the wheel is a block. Block. Okay. So I'm glad that they sent a few messages, because we are so far beyond that type of thing. But we have to review psychotic behavior. So as we move forward, which we are, we have to do it with the knowledge that, hey, if we don't do it, and we knew you was the police all the time. Well, no. The police, they're taking me to jail. The police is taking me to jail. And the police is beating me, is got me with my hands in back. And the police said, I'm not, he's the one standing there. Look at him. He's the one, see, there he is. And they don't have no right to do that. That's all good. Okay, so we're going back to California to try to ameliorate that. Although my belief is we'll go back, attend the funeral, and explain a few things that nobody knew about, and then come back here for Eid, and then go on back out there. And in the meantime, write a lot. Sometime we'll write and send the stuff here and print it out, whatever, correct it. But that's the stage we're in now. We're in a new functional stage. And what we've been doing, it's okay. We could have had certain things happening, but that was the time. Just to cruise and take it easy, okay? So that's what we did. Okay, that's looking at the signs in the universe and in yourself. That's what the Quran say. right? So that means we have a program that coincides with our time, place, circumstance, and also imagine our age and our other stuff too, right? And also what they're thinking. One of the old timers was here, and he was saying maybe they don't bother you no more because they think you're old and this and that. I said, yeah, that's probably one of their thoughts, and we're going to try to help them keep thinking that. But it's like what we was talking about today, longevity. You know, yeah, longevity. Anyway, let me kind of curtail this. I'm going to explain in the future Stalingrad to Oakland. We have lectures on that. But Stalingrad to Oakland will explain our view of when we think about movement. I want you to think about 5 out of 6 Russians. 5 out of 6 Germans that was killed in World War II was killed by Russians on the eastern, what they call the Eastern Front. Yeah. It wasn't D-Day. They, of course, we didn't know any better, so we thought the Allied invasion, D-Day, June the 6th, yeah. It's won World War II and, all of that. That wasn't it. That wasn't it at all. Is the Russians gave up 27 million, 26 million, 25 million. Millions of people to give them people time to do what they wanted to do. Right? Stalingrad was where they stopped them at. Oakland is where we stopped the white man's movement, boss man. He was stopped in Oakland. He didn't expect it. He had planned all his big charade, but we stopped his behind in Oakland. He ain't been able to go no further. Now is the big retreat back, and he ain't gonna make it back. And everything in the environment been unified to make sure he's not gonna make it back. We have nothing to do with this weather. We have nothing to do with this climate, right? We have nothing to do with the attitude of black people where they don't trust the system anymore, right? We had nothing to do with George Floyd and all. We had nothing to do with all of that. But we have to use all of that for the benefit of black people. Why, dummy? And I'm talking to you dummies right now. Are you such an idiot that you don't understand that bossman always throws the Negro, the Indian, the poor people overboard? Right? It's just like right now, you're under the gun because you've used up your usefulness. You ought to be careful because, not for me, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you. But I have people all the time that after their usefulness is up, boss man gets rid of them. He show you that on any movie. You have no use anymore. Right? But boss man, it's out of my hands. My hands is tied. Hey, see, here's what y'all need. Y'all need some patience. This is the poor people calling. And remember, we used to have the crackpot line. This is the crackpot line. If you could see it, these are people who we classify as crackpots, but we love them. We love them We never call them about nothing. No matter what they do, we don't call them. They call us. They call us. That's why we call it crackpots on the line. So what we're doing, physically, they've done everything to us. I ain't never had the police come and put them in jail in our masjid. Never. They rob and steal and burglarize, and they take anything they want that's on our property. And they've been doing it for over a decade. That's because that's the game. It's not the game. That's the strategy we've been using. We don't have much. We don't have an army. We don't have a navy. We don't have a Marine Corps. You got to use your brain and your